My name is Honorable John Abonet, former SA stakeholders to Malam Nazu Elrufai. I want to reply Malam Nazu Elrufai directly because of the interview he held yesterday. Malam, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You have insulted the people of Southern Kaduna. You have insulted Khan. You have insulted Sokapo. You have insulted our pastors. You have insulted Zamanile Court. You have insulted the Etiap people. You have insulted Bishop Bagobri. You have insulted the Kadara elders. You have insulted their chief, and their chief was killed under you. You have insulted Peter Obi during the last election, and the fool is there following you. You have insulted Atiku Abubakar, that you are going to retire him politically, and today you are there following him. You have insulted Yaradua. You have insulted Remi Tinubu. You have insulted Obasanjo. You have insulted the Igbo race. And I can see some Igbos even are praising you. And that fool called Peter Obi that you have insulted his people is there. You guys are there holding hands. We did the obedience. We were the movement. We believe in you, but we will never vote you again. Seeing you with Elrufai, you have insulted us. You have insulted the Yoruba race, Malam Nazu Elrufai. You have insulted Senator La. You have insulted Hunkwi. You have insulted Shehu Sani. Hunkwi was your DG when I was contesting for House of Assembly. We all contributed to APC. Who are you? You were not known in Kaduna State. You were not known in Kaduna State. But today, you are just insulting everybody. You insulted Shehu Sani. You have divided Kaduna based on religious lines. You have insulted what the McCarthy has done to bring peace to the people of Kaduna. You came, you divided Kaduna into Christian and Muslims. And you are still doing that. And you did that during the last election. Most of the people that refused to vote for Tinubu, it was because of you, Malam Nazu Elrufai. And now you are now bringing another playbook. We will never go for a northern agenda. We will never support that party. Malam Nazu Elrufai, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Are you the only intelligent person in this country? Are you the only intelligent person? Answer us. Are you the only intelligent person? Malam Nazu Elrufai. And one question for you. What has Uba done? Menene laifin Uba? Saboda kai da Uba ya fadi zabe. Kuriya 10,000 cak. Mutane sun kishi saboda kai. Menene Uba ya maka? Uba bai taba zagin ka ba. Inda ya taba zagin ka, ka kawo bidiyon da ya taba zagin ka. Ko lokaci ka ce you are going to retire, to za ka retire don uwarka ne, ba shi ba. Wallahi sai mun retire ɗinka. Abinda kai ma mutanen mu sai mun retire ɗinka, Malam Nazu Elrufai. You deny us university during Buhari. You deny us medical center. You deny us minister. And God in his mercies, Ubangijin Allah ya taimake mu. You went for a meeting and promised that you are going to be the gatekeeper in the villa. You are going to be the gatekeeper in the villa, and you will make sure nobody from Southern Kaduna enter the villas. To, in Allah ya da, General Musa na wurin. Kai fa ina kake? Kana waje baka villa Nasiru. Kana waje. Kuma ba za ka taba shigan villa kuma ba. Za ka taba shigan villa kuma ba idan Allah ya yarda. Promise that you retire Tinubu. Who are you to retire Tinubu? Wallahi. We are going to retire you. You can never retire Tinubu, Malam Nazu Elrufai. Who do you think you are? You think you are the second Buhari? You can never be. Those shoes are too big for you. And the North. And the North. What did the North get? What did the Middle Belt get during Buhari? Apart from killings. Apart from the killings that happened during your period, Malam Nazu Elrufai. Today you have the audacity to be talking. Who do you think you are? Let's now come to the issue of Togri. Who introduced Togri in Kaduna? I'm here, I am a living witness. I was your SA stakeholders. I can swear with my Bible that Bashir Said was the leader of Togri in Kaduna State. There was a time I was approached to go and bring talks out so that we can go and scatter an opposition meeting. We were reduced to that during your period. Read my lips. We are going to retire you. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Shizami, the Ribis and Dari, we are going to mobilize people from Southern Kaduna, mobilize people in the entire Middle Belt. Kakara, Ta, Ashiwaju, the Ubasani, Nagodi.
Governor Nazu Elrufai has this sense of entitlement. Wherever he goes, he tells people that he was the one who made Obasani the governor. What people have not asked him is that who made him the governor of Kaduna State? It was none other than Senator Suleiman Hunkwi. I know he will not agree that I contributed to him. Keep me aside. Suleiman Hunkwi brought him from political obscurity. Nobody knows him in political realm of Kaduna. He never contested the councillor, local government chairman, House of Reps or Senate. They just brought him from nowhere. Suleiman Hunkwi took him to all the political forces and political leaders in Kaduna State, introduced him, handed over his campaign structure to him, and then manipulated the primary elections. So one of the person who was a victim of that manipulation is the present commissioner of local government in Kaduna State, who ought to have been the chairman of the APC at that very time. Primaries were manipulated, and then Isa Ashuru was defeated, and then Nasru emerged, all within the control and directives of Suleiman Hunkwi. And now he delivered him as a governor, to governor of the state. How did they end up? He demolished the house of Hunkwi. He sent talks after Hunkwi. He made life a living hell for Hunkwi. What Nasru did to Hunkwi, Obasani has not done 1% of it to him. And never had any time has Hunkwi come publicly to tell the world that he made Nasru the governor of Kaduna State. Nasru's time politically has passed. A man who is 65 years, he has achieved all he wants to achieve in life. DGBPE 4 years, minister 4 years, governor 8 years, and then you turn 65. Most of the people who are in the position of authority in Kaduna State, including Obasani, are less than 50-year-old. Most of them are either the age of his children or age of his own younger brothers. And now a 65-year-old man who has been a governor will now climb the roof of a car, passing through a market, waving flags, snapping photos, and posting on Facebook and Twitter. When you see such a man who is at that age fighting with the age mate of his own children and brothers in Kaduna State, you can only pray for him. He always called Tinubu an old man. What is he himself compared to the people who are? He was a man, when he was in power, he said after office, he is going to go back to school. He's still not in school, he's still struggling for power. He said after office, he's going to go to business. Since he went to Kano and launched one high-tech something, I don't know what it is. He has never talked about it. He's still in politics. He comes to Kaduna at his age with gray hair, with a family, with children that are all adult, occupy responsible position. He is still fighting and struggling with people who are either the age of his children or his younger brothers. So I don't know what he is still looking for. His time has passed. He couldn't make any impact in the by-elections that happened in Zaria and in Kaduna Central. This is to show you, this is an indication that he is already finished politics. He can come to the television and speak, but Look at it clearly. Kaduna is an APC and PDP state. If you talk of APC, you have a governor, you have former Governor Ramalan Yero, you have former Senator La from Southern Kaduna, and then you have Suleiman Hunkwi and other respected personalities, all are APC members. When you talk of PDP, you have former Governor McArfi, you have former Namadi Sambo, you have Hayat, you have other people who have occupied. Now, if you talk of Nazu Elrufai, all of you that are on social media and TV, you know him in Kaduna. Please mention any one politician that you have read or know that is identifying with him in Kaduna State today. So politics is not simply about social. We are all in social media. We are all
Senator.
On TV. But you have to go and build. And his time has passed, and that's why he couldn't make impact. He is predicting Tinubu will be number 3, while he is already number 4 in the by-election that happened in Zaria and in southern, central part of Kaduna. So he couldn't even predict his own. He's predicting another person.
I am a pioneer interim management committee member that set up the APC in Kaduna State. I led the registration of membership in Kaduna State alongside with retired Colonel Abdullah, distinguished Senator M.B. Saleh, and the former member of the House of Representatives representing Brindangwari and Giwa, Honorable Shehu Balarabe. Shehu, it will interest you that Malam Nasser Ahmed Elrufai, when he came to Kaduna, he came as a greenhorn in politics, without base, without any structure. We were the foot soldiers that ensured that he clinched his ticket and became the governor. Like you rightly said, I was Director General of the campaign in 2015 and in 2019. And in my life, I have never regretted taking actions like following or joining hands to support Malam Nasser Ahmed Elrufai. It is highly regrettable because he was laundered to us as a nationalist. But what we saw of Malam Nasser Elrufai under the 8 years of leadership in Kaduna State is nothing but politics of exclusion, politics of discrimination, and the politics of divide and rule. Malam Nasser Ahmed Elrufai thrives in crisis. When he joins heads, that is when he thrives. So he used religion, he used other means through religion and tribes and sentiments to knock the head so that he can have his way through. As the local government chairman of Jaba local government, during the Security Council meeting, we were asked to come with our traditional heads. The Pope Ham Jaba Ham was sitting by my right-hand side. Sometime in December 2016, when Governor Nasser Ahmed Elrufai, with air of arrogance, said to the sitting that he had to pay herdsmen so that they will not longer commit mayhem or kill lives and all that they have been doing. What was the result? It aggravated more than 100%. This government, under a consummate leader and Democrat, a father of politics in Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and our amiable and visionary leader, distinguished Senator Obasani, commander of the Niger, nothing of such was done. The National Security Advisor has made mention of this, and over time, we know that no penny, not a single kobo, was given to any bandit. But Malam Nasser Elrufai prides himself in using taxpayers' money to pay bandits, to pay herdsmen, and what was the result? Untold lives. You cannot count the number of lives that have been lost. Why Malam even came to the studio? Malam suffered a woeful defeat in the August 16 by-elections that took place, and APC won clean line and clean in Kajuru and Chukun constituency, federal constituency, where he laundered and tried to campaign for the SDP candidate. Don't forget that the SDP suspended him for 30 years. He went there and caused confusion. Those are his characteristics. He also suffered defeat in Zaria, Kewaye, and Basawa state constituency. He suffered a woeful defeat. So trying to recover from this defeat and come back to the political space, he needed to organize a sort of program in Kaduna under the auspice of ADC. Now, the owners of ADC have an issue with him. They are not with him in this program that he went to do, so there was a clash. He wanted to come back to the political space as a superstar.
Human life is a very short period of time. Nazu Elrufai is a man who is 65 years old. One should be blessed at his own age and the opportunity he had in life. You were a DG of BP for 4 years. You were a minister for 4 years. You were a governor for 8 years, and you are 65 years old. And the people who are in Kaduna State government now are either in their mid-40s or early 50s. If God has blessed you to have achieved all these things in life, finish as a governor for 8 years, and then instead of you to go and rest and pray for the person you assisted for him to be in office, rather you are seen to be climbing a bus and raising a flag, still campaigning, quarreling and fighting with people who are young enough to be your children and younger brothers. So when you see a man of 65 at that age who has achieved all the things he wants to achieve in life, still on top of a bus, sweating, passing through a market, raising flag, then you know that something is wrong with such kind of person. The tension in Kaduna State is not caused by anything other than such a man who should be grateful for the Lord that has blessed him to sit down. And he still wants to prove a point. And he cannot prove any point here. His time has passed. If you said he has assisted Obasani to be the governor of Kaduna State today, Senator Hunkuyi assisted him to be the governor of Kaduna State. Nazu was never a politician. Structures were established, set up. They brought him from nowhere. He never even contested for a councillor in his life. Hunkuyi became his DG, made him a governor of Kaduna State. He demolished the house of Hunkuyi. He sent talks after Hunkuyi. So if he said Oba has betrayed him, he also betrayed Hunkuyi. For me, I think the problem is that for such kind of person, he should understand that his time has gone. The election that just took place, this by-election, is an indication that this is not his time. If a 65-year-old man...
Good day to our viewers all over the world, and welcome back to Local Journal. It's no longer news that former governor of Kaduna State, Nazu Elrufai, is doing everything he can to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from power come 2027. We know that he hates Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of the fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu refused to give him any position in his administration. His sense of entitlement and his bitterness towards the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is owing to the fact that he feels that he contributed enormously to the emergence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to becoming the president of Nigeria. And as such, he deserves everything. And the least of it will be a position in the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. But he was denied that because of some security checks. And due to this fact, he's been going all about and trying to form a merger, form a coalition, all in a bid to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. But the thing is this, all is not even well with Elrufai, even in his own home state, Kaduna State. He's currently at a loggerhead with his political godson, Governor Obasani, and so many other leading politicians in the state don't like him because of this "I made you" syndrome that he always likes to put on himself. And this is the problem. For someone who was never a politician and who never even contested any election but was made a two-time governor of Kaduna State and was also a minister under various administrations, I think contentment should be his watchword. But instead of being contented with everything he has achieved, all he does is to arrogate power and this godfather role to himself in the state, even though he has done nothing deserving of being a godfather in the state. He has been making problem and trouble with everybody, even with the National Security Advisor, But the thing is this, during his administration, during his reign, there was terror in Kaduna, there was terror in the whole of Kaduna state, and there was no peace during his reign. So for someone who under his reign, the whole Kaduna state never enjoyed peace, has no right to come and condemn any administration. As much as I don't support this current administration, Nazu Elrufai should not be the person that will be coming out to criticize this administration and to say that this administration has underperformed and they need to unseat them come 2027, because everything he's doing now is not born out of the fact that he loves Nigerians, but the fact that he wants to achieve his own selfish and personal agenda. It's a public knowledge that Elrufai has a vendetta against Tinubu's administration, owing to the fact that he was rubbished and he was disgraced, and that is the reason why he's doing everything he can to disgrace President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as well by unseating him come 2027. But I don't think he has that political sagacity. He doesn't have that might. He can't even look at the local government election they did previously in Kaduna State. Look at how he was flogged woefully, even in his own polling unit. That's to tell you that this man has no electoral value in his state again, let alone nationally. So for me, I believe Elrufai is putting himself, or is in for a battle he knows he's not going to win. Can you drop what you think about this in the comment section? And if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel.